Following the deaths of two mothers in Jacksonville, a survivor of a particularly horrific case of domestic violence is speaking out. Megan Hyatt's boyfriend shot her twin babies, Hyatt's father, and then killed himself back in 2015. Since then, Hyatt has been an advocate for domestic violence awareness. Tonight, On Your Side's Kelly Tracy is talking to her about her latest surgery just last week and her advice for women and men currently in an abusive relationship.
The smell of the air, this, that chaos, I knew then that no one else needed to go through that.
November 13th, 2015. It's a day burned into Megan Hyatt's memory.
No one should ever have to experience what I experienced. No one.
Hyatt's boyfriend shot and killed her twin babies in her arms, shot her father to death, and shot her before killing himself.
They lost their lives to domestic violence, and they deserved so much more.
But also on that fateful day, Hyatt vowed she'd help other victims of domestic violence.
I knew I was going to live. I knew I was. And knowing that I was the only survivor and I was in the hospital, knowing I knew everybody else was gone. And I knew I didn't want anyone else to have to go through what I went through.
Ever since, she's been an advocate, speaking at events at Hubbard House, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and a domestic violence committee in Texas where she now lives.
Abuse just isn't physical. The breaking point, we don't know when that is. When does the physical start? At some point it starts. For me, it started on November 13th, 2015, and it was the last time.
Hyatt says hearing about the two recent murders of Tashika Young and Beverly Febres hurt her heart.
It saddens me. It really does. It is a worldwide pandemic.
She urges women and men to look up the criminal history of the people you're talking to before getting into a relationship with them. Hyatt says if you're in an abusive relationship, do everything you can to leave.
Don't worry about any items. Those can be replaced, your life can't. I was holding on to the physical things, the materialistic things, and we were packing. My dad was helping me pack when Rush got home. If I had just left all of that behind, I'd still have my daughters. I'd still have my dad.
She has had more than 30 surgeries since that day, the most recent last week. Hyatt got married last year and is getting her degree in social work with a minor in criminology. Kelly Tracy, First Coast News, On Your Side.
Oh, she has been through so much. And if you or someone you know is a victim or a survivor of domestic violence, help is available. It's free help. Look at your screen, write these numbers down, save them in your phone. This is the contact information for two local groups, Quigley House and the Hubbard House. You can call them anytime, 24/7. Reach out and call their crisis hotline.